everyone, it's Jess and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it is your first time here. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favourite things from the month of September, so let's just jump straight in. So the first category I'm going to talk about is beauty, and I tried a couple of different beauty products this month which I was hoping to be able to share with you, but unfortunately my skin just did not get on with them at all, and that is predominantly the tea tree range from the Body Shop. Now I bought this, which is the skin clearing facial wash. I also bought a dot stick and a nightly moisturizer, which is supposed to combat the drying effects of the tea tree oil, and it says on the front that it is suitable for blemished skin, and I was told in the shop that it was also suitable for sensitive skin, but unfortunately, and there goes next door's dog, but unfortunately it just burnt my skin, and you can still see along the bottom, if you look closely, some really large red angry patches where it just has completely damaged my skin. So unfortunately this product was not for me. I've gone back to using the products that I have always used, which they're not great when my skin is particularly blemished, but they don't cause me to break out and they don't cause my skin to dry out. So I'm still on the lookout for that elusive product which is going to be suitable for my skin and will also help to clear it, but unfortunately the Body Shop's tea tree oil was not that product. But on a more positive note, I mentioned in my last favourites video that we were going to be trying the Sleepy Body Lotion from Lush, which is this product here, and this contains oatmeal and lavender, and lots of people have been raving about this wonder sleeping lotion and how it helps your children and adults alike to go to sleep. So we have been trying it for the last month. Can I categorically say that this has improved Meg and Eli's sleep? No, I cannot. What it has done is incorporate quite a nice element into our bedtime routine, in that we get the kids into bed and then we will massage this into their feet, and we'll just have a little time of unwinding and talking about our day. And often they tell us stuff about their days which they haven't thought to mention earlier on when we've asked them, and just it's given a more peaceful and relaxing element to the bedtime routine. Because they are sharing a room at the moment, they are still super chatty when we've finished and when we say goodnight. But in terms of just what it's brought to our lives, and I would say it's probably brought a really nice element into our bedtime routine, whether they fall asleep easier, whether they get deeper sleep, I can't honestly say. Of course, the other criticism of the cream is that it's quite expensive. I think it was about £8 for this 95-gram pot, but just to give you something to compare it against, we've used it pretty regularly throughout the month, and as long as I can do it without throwing it everywhere, we've still got about half of the tub left, so it's probably going to last us another month, making it about £4 a month. So whether it's something worth investing in, I will leave for you to decide, but I think that it's brought quite a nice element into our lives. We could probably use any lavender scented cream, but we have enjoyed using it. Next, on to fashion, and an item that I have worn pretty religiously since I bought it just before I went to Chicago, and that is my faux leather jacket, and I will insert some images here of me wearing it because I have worn it almost every single day since I bought it, and I never thought that I would be the kind of person who would be able to carry off a faux leather jacket, although I will leave that for you to decide whether I am carrying it off well or not. But I just never thought that it would be an item of choice for me, but if it's not raining, then I have found that it is the perfect jacket to throw on over whatever I happen to be wearing, and it was a real snip. It cost me less than £15 from Primark, and it is still on sale there because I saw it last week when I popped in to pick up a few bits. So yeah, I've just found it to be the perfect accompaniment for this autumn weather that we're having, as long as it's not raining, because it's not waterproof. But yeah, I've just really enjoyed it, and it is by far my favourite fashion item from the month. Moving on to books, and something that is probably a little bit of a cheat category for me this month, because I only successfully finished one book, and that was The Mad Ship by Robin Hobb. Now, I did adore this book, and I am really looking forward to completing the trilogy. This is book 2 in Robin Hobb's Live Ship Traders trilogy, and I have absolutely loved diving back into the worlds that Robin Hobb creates. So it's probably a good job that I really enjoyed this book, because it's the only book that I read in the month of September, and so it has to naturally be my favourite. But yeah, if you've never read any Robin Hobb, 100% I would recommend picking some up. I think she's a really underrated author. I feel like I've talked about her a lot in my last few videos, but she just is a fantastic fantasy author, and I would highly recommend her. And then in terms of the things that we have done and enjoyed in the month of September, I've had quite a few people asking me about the house, and I will be filming an updated house tour really soon. If you don't know, we had to have the whole house rewired, and we had to pack up and move back out while that was done, and subsequently every single room in the house has got huge channels cut out of the walls, which we've had to have plastered. So we're a little bit further behind than we expected to be in terms of renovating the house. But last week we had Meg and Eli's rooms skimmed, so in the next couple of weeks we should be able to paint and decorate those and get the kids properly settled into their rooms, which will be amazing. And then obviously the two major events of September were one that I went out to Chicago and met up with some other booktube ladies, and I have a vlog of my time in Chicago. And then the final thing that happened in the month of September was that my sister got married, and that was just a really lovely day. We just got to hang out with family. The venue was gorgeous, my sister was gorgeous, everything was just perfect, and we just had a really nice day. And I did try to film a little bit of it, but I was the maid of honor, Meg was a bridesmaid, Eli was page boy, James was an usher, and so our time was just spent tearing around from place to place trying to make sure that everything was as it should be, and that my sister and her husband Ben had a really nice day. So I didn't get too much footage from it, but it was an incredible day, and one that we were really honoured to be a part of. And that pretty much concludes the month of September for me. Hopefully I will have some more interesting things to show you from October, but for now, thank you for watching. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content, and I'll see you all soon.